Hello, guys, and welcome back to the Fly High Podcast. I'm your host, Reese. I'm joined here with my co-host, Evan Larson, and we're here. Well, you want to do the Eagle screech real quick? Wait, let's do it at the same time. Ready? Okay, there. This is it, Evan. Last ever podcast for the Fly High. I don't know if maybe they're gonna pick it up next year or not, but this is the last time you're gonna see Evan and I, unless you watch Which Is Worse, in which case you'll see it. You'll see Which Is Worse. Yeah, it's we're going out today. A little bit of a different scenery too. We're walking around. We're just gonna go talk to some seniors, see what's up. But real quick, Evan, we got some sports to talk about. Probably.
First off, Damian Lillard.
Oh yeah, shoot,
His blood clots cleared up, like miracle. Like no one thought it was gonna happen.
Really? So is he?
So he's gonna be back for game 2 or game 3, which would be good for the
That's good. That's good. Did they win yesterday?
No, they lost. That was Saturday.
Were the Pacers a higher seed?
Yeah, they are.
They are. Hey. Yeah.
What are you calling?
Podcast.
We're going mobile.
Yeah, we're going mobile today. Yeah, the Pacers, they're doing some good things, I think.
Yeah.
Giannis is good.
Yeah.
Are there any seniors here? We want to talk to some seniors.
Probably not.
Probably not. Oh, there is actually. It looks like they're busy though. Let's get out of here before Mr. Tollefson makes us do some labor. Nobody will. No. The Brewers, they got a win yesterday against the Athletics, Evan. It was pretty awesome.
Was it the 17th time they played them so far?
They took the series. You know, since the old Yankees thing, they have won 3 out of 4, or 4, now out of 5 out of 6 of their series. So they're playing well. They're playing well.
Just to
right
play
now.
those teams in another 5 more series, or maybe.
Yeah, guess what? They don't. That's not how that works. You don't. Yeah.
Usually how it works.
No, not how it
Play
works.
180, not 80.
It's 162 games.
2,567,000,000 games.
No. Wrong.
Yeah.
I do want to talk. I don't know if we talked about it on the podcast last week or not, but I am upset that people are saying Shai Gilgeous-Alexander should be the MVP because he shouldn't.
Jokic averaged a triple-double, third to do it in NBA history. Russell Westbrook did it 4 times, but it was fraudulent. His teammates were letting him get rebounds, and
so
it was all set up. But
and something in the world of sports is stupid if both me and Evan are agreeing on it.
yeah, usually we.
Yeah, I mean, and this might not even be crazy if Jokic keeps this up.
He will be the greatest basketball player.
Yeah, he could be the greatest basketball player of all time.
I will strongly argue for him if he keeps it up.
Yeah, I mean,
If he gets a couple more rings, it's gonna happen.
Let's see if we can find somebody. Maybe they can tell us who they think is the basketball MVP. But yeah, I mean, he just does a really good job, I feel like, of dishing out the rock. I mean, if you think about it, that's minimum 20 points a game he's dishing out to every teammate, assuming that everyone is a 2.
Yeah.
Could be more. So you have that.
Which
and that's 20 points right there.
He is kicking out the shooters.
And then he is also scoring on average 30 points a game. So that means about 50% of the offense is coming from him specifically.
I saw a TikTok going over like his plus minuses through his career, and then there's some really detailed stat, but like LeBron and MJ and none of these, like any great player you can name has ever scraped what he's gotten. I need to find the TikTok. It's really hard to explain, but.
So, you know those Jubilee debate things where it's like one person debates 20 other people?
Yeah.
Skip Bayless, you know who Skip Bayless is?
Yeah, he did it.
He did it. I watched the whole thing, and I now firmly believe that Michael Jordan is better than LeBron.
Actually?
Yeah.
Did someone argue with Skip, or like how did it work? Who is
So
Skip?
it was like
Skip a LeBron guy or MJ guy?
He's MJ guy. His claim was Michael Jordan is laughably better than LeBron James.
Which is probably
Yeah, I mean, no, we're doing the podcast actually. Last podcast, we figured we'd come around, talk to the masses. Well, I'll talk to. This is Tyson Starkey actually right here.
Yep, my name's Tyson Starkey.
Yeah, Starkey Tyson. Yep. Tyson, we have been talking about on the podcast today. Let's set up the camera actually.
All right.
This is live, by the way. So.
Oh, okay.
No, not live.
So I can't see it.
Yeah, just don't say anything bad.
I'll try.
Reese, it's gonna, yeah.
Okay, there we go.
All right.
So Tyson,
Yep.
we were talking basketball, and you know a little bit about basketball.
Just a little, yeah.
Yeah. So who do you think should win the NBA MVP? Shea Gilgeous-Alexander or Jokic?
Yep, Nikola Jokic for sure. Having one of the best
I agree.
NBA seasons of all time right now.
I mean, you heard it here, folks.
Yeah.
Here first, folks. If Shea Gilgeous-Alexander wins the MVP, I'm gonna be upset.
Voters fatigue. That's what's going on. Voters fatigue.
Yeah, no, well, the NBA just loves to stir stuff up, and that's what they're going to do, probably. Now, let's switch it over here to Cade Birchman. Cade, what are we working on?
Senior Reese.
Shoot, yeah, we don't, never mind. No, goodbye. Alex?
Yeah, we will.
We will.
We'll give you another part.
So, Alex, senior here at Fenimore High School. We're filming the last ever Fly High podcast today, Alex. You want to tell us some of your favorite things you did throughout your high school career?
I took a lot of naps this year and I really enjoyed it because I have 2 classes.
Are we interrupting one of your naps right now?
No, I just finished one of my naps actually.
How long was your nap?
I think a full period.
That's 40 minutes, folks. That's impressive. Would you say about how many hours this year have you spent napping?
Too many.
Impressive. It's impressive work. What we do here at Fenimore High School. Alex, right there, pan over to Alex. She shows. I mean, just you work hard when you start. You can finish off a little bit softer, and that's what she's doing.
That's what you gotta do. That's how you get Athlete of the Week for FDA.
FDA, great company. Okay, we're gonna continue on here. Evan, you're gonna hold the camera for a little while because I don't want to. What else has been going on in the world, Evan, that sport-wise that we can talk about?
There's playoff hockey.
Playoff hockey. Yeah, we watched.
The Oilers and Kings should be really, really good.
Yeah, McDavid's on the Oilers, right?
Yeah.
He's good. Jokic or Ovechkin's greatest hockey player of all time.
Yeah, he's in the playoffs too. I think he's a 4 or 5 this year.
But I want to go back to talking about Skip Bayless. Where were we?
He called Michael Jordan laughably better.
Yeah, and I never realized that Michael Jordan is a below average shooter, both at the free throw line and in general in the NBA. I never knew that, and it just kind of enlightened me that hey, or not Michael Jordan, LeBron James is a below average free throw shooter and just a regular shooter in the NBA. I mean, he's having one of his better seasons of his career right now, which is kind of crazy. I think that the fact that he has been able to play in the NBA for this long does, it's actually genuinely a good point that you can make for the GOAT conversation. But Michael Jordan was just a better, more physical basketball player, and he's more clutch.
Yeah, way
More clutch all the time. LeBron James actually folds in clutch moments.
He does.
Another thing
Kyrie bailed him out in 2016.
Skip Bayless talked about, how overrated Patrick Mahomes is, and I couldn't agree more. I think he's so overrated.
Yeah, but he's still good, but
Yeah, no, don't
he's
get
still
me wrong.
very, very good. But
I can name 8 quarterbacks right now that are better than
name him.
Patrick Mahomes. Joe Burrow,
Yeah,
Josh
I agree.
Allen, Lamar Jackson.
Okay. Do we want to sprinkle Tom Brady in there?
I thought.
Well, no, but he's recent. It's only been out for a year.
Tom Brady is. Let's go in the foods room real quick.
Okay, don't say Jordan Love's better than him.
Never mind, let's not. What?
Don't say Jordan Love's better than him. Because that's not true.
If you look at the stats, he was last year. He was better than him
Yeah,
last year.
I guess that is true. But we're talking throughout. Well, I guess Jordan. It's kind of hard to compare because the careers aren't.
Matthew
as long.
Stafford, better than him. I'd even say Jared Goff. No, never mind. I don't like Jared Goff. Probably not.
Jared Goff had a very good year.
He did throw those 5 interceptions in one game.
Yeah, he did. Yeah. But then he was freaking sharp after that. Really sharp.
Maybe.
He was.
But yeah, I don't think that. I don't think that Patrick Mahomes is all that good. And Mr. Coach Yonke, if you're watching this, even though Patrick Mahomes is overrated, you want to know who's still way better than is Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott stinks. He's horrible.
He does suck.
He's just bad.
He actually is. Well, the Cowboys just need to sell their team.
like Dak Prescott drops back in the pocket, sees an opponent, bam, right there, throws it right to him. Interception.
Packers whooped up on them 2 years ago.
Yeah, they did. Where are the seniors at? Where do the seniors be this hour? 6 hour.
I know a lot of them are in
We
Carlson's.
can go talk to other classmates in the Eagle TV room. Here, I'll hold the camera. You can do the interviewing now.
No.
Yeah,
I like
I've
it
been
when
on
you do
camera.
that.
I've been on the camera
Well,
for a
how
while.
about you just do this?
Guys, we're walking around today on the Fly High Podcast. This is somebody I've always wanted to have on the podcast. Never really inclined to though. So we're gonna get him on here. He's a senior. His name's Daniel Witzik. He's the producer of this podcast. So we're gonna sit down here with Daniel. Daniel, we're gonna start this off by saying, who do you think should win NBA MVP? Shai Gilgeous-Alexander or Nikola Jokic?
I'm going to be 100% honest with you, Reese.
Just pick one.
I'm going to go with the second guy. I don't know how to pronounce either one of them.
He doesn't know anything about basketball, and he still knows that Jokic deserves to be the MVP. So I can't stress this enough that if you are a basketball fan of any sorts and you think that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander deserves MVP, you are just plain stupid. You probably shouldn't watch our podcast anymore. Luckily, this is the last episode, but I would click off from here. Don't watch anymore. Now, Daniel, let's get back to talking about you. You do a lot here for Fenimore High School for Eagle TV. You're like Nate Myrie Jr. kind of. Is that a fair player comp?
I suppose you could say that, yes. Yeah.
So NMJ is what we can refer to him as, Nate Myrie Jr. You've done a lot of projects this year, and have you been working with like the construction workers, kind of like technology wise a little bit? I saw Nate walking around today.
Yeah, so far during the school year, not really. I mean, I had to get cameras from them when they were taking down the wrestling room, but other than that, I probably won't really work with them too much until probably a month or two into the summer.
Nice. And you're working for the school, correct?
Yeah.
How would you rate Mr. Tollefson as a boss?
Yeah, so as far as I know, Mr. Thompson's not really my boss. I mean, I don't really see the guy at all. I mean, I don't really know. I know Nate's in charge of me because I'm technically under him, but above that, I have no clue who's in charge.
Interesting. Now, Daniel, you're also graduating this year, are you not?
Yes.
What are you going to miss about Fenimore High School?
Probably either the atmosphere or some of the teachers. Also the vending machine. The vending machine is just amazing.
You love the vending machine? The vending machine is your favorite part of Fenimore High
Some
School?
of the stuff they don't have priced right. Like you could buy a chocolate Rice Krispie bar for 50 cents, but to buy a chocolate drizzled Rice Krispie treat 75.
Yeah, that doesn't really make any sense. You know a good vending machine around here that you should go do? So the baseball facility over by your house, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know.
Ethan has a vending machine there. Cosmic brownies, oatmeal cream pies, Sour Patch Kids. I mean, you name it, it's in that vending machine.
That's the way to do it.
Yeah. Any other closing remarks before we go talk to another senior here, another Eagle TV member, maybe?
Take this class. You learn a lot, even if you don't go into the technology field. You learn how to socialize with people and like get over public speaking somewhat, and being in front of cameras.
Those are wise words there from Daniel Witzik. Evan, you got anything for Daniel?
No, that's all I. You
Evan's-
covered it pretty well.
Evan's pretty quiet today. He thinks LeBron's better than Michael Jordan. Did you know that?
That's not true.
Now we're going to talk here with a good friend, another senior. His name's Noah Schwiniger. You might have seen him on, he does Tell the Camera. What else do you do?
Would you rather? You know, Almost Friday, probably the biggest post I have. Most views, most likes, by far.
So you do some good work here. And, I mean, you, Noah, you're an Eagle TV member, you're a senior, but that's not all that's to you, you know. You are an employee at the Quickie Trippy. For those of you that don't know, Noah Schwiniger, I would put him in the top 5 of my favorite employees. Brenda is my favorite.
Brenda quit. She's gone.
Brenda quit?
Yeah.
What?
Dude.
Unfortunately, guys, Brenda has been relieved. She couldn't take the hours anymore at Quick Trip. It's a stressful environment, you know. And so she's going to be at Krantz Auto, where World of Variety used to be. So when that opens up, you
Wait,
can see
Krantz
her
Auto
there.
bought World Variety?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why did I not know
Because,
that?
so the guy who owns Krantz Auto, he's having his auto store and, a hardware store, too.
On
Yeah.
what?
He's separating the auto store and the hardware store.
Oh, that's
Pretty
kind of
smart.
Brenda Wood will be there. You'll see her there.
I'm looking
I
forward
see
to
her
it.
at the golf course every now and then. So
That makes me happy. But yeah, you want to tell us like, well, what is it like working at a place like Quick Trip?
Well, I gotta say it's a fast-paced environment, so I'm always moving. Like no joke. I know it sounds like it could be a joke, but realistically, I'm making that chicken and I'm running it back and forth from that hot spot. And if it's not there, people start complaining.
Yeah.
It's
yeah,
tough
that's
work.
me.
You have told me before that making chicken is a grueling task. It's tough. But is there something, what's your favorite thing to make there in that kitchen?
Rib.
I do like some ribs. Honestly, the wings. I like making the wings. You gotta shake them up, get the sauce on them, gotta deep fry them up.
They got a buffalo boneless back right now, don't they too?
Yeah, they do. They got those. Barbecue is the top favorite, I think. Maybe garlic parmesan.
I like sweet and spicy. That's my favorite one from there.
It's tough. You gotta wash all those containers out because there's 4 different sauces.
Oh yeah.
So that's kind of annoying, actually. But I do like making wings.
You ever, do you ever like, is there ever any leftovers that you get to snack on ever?
So no, you get fired if you eat any Quick Trip's food without paying for it. Unfortunately.
Okay. So, hey, if you're ever going to apply to Quick Trip, don't eat their food without paying for it. So, Noah, you want to tell us maybe a favorite memory that you have from high school?
From high school.
Yeah, because you're graduating here soon, You got T-minus 6 days.
Yeah, that's gonna be a tough question to answer, but I could say maybe one time I was standing straight up in a classroom and Drew Krubel just came and lineman drove me into the ground, just picked me up and threw me in. I didn't even see it coming. Everyone else thought that was great, so.
But not you. You didn't really think it was great at the time.
I actually did. I don't know why. I thought it was hilarious.
Nice. Well, thank you, Noah. We appreciate you coming on here, the Fly Out Podcast. We got more seniors right here to talk to. Lily and Olivia.
Libby?
Sorry. That was my fault. Lily and Olivia. Guys, welcome on to the Fly High Podcast. We appreciate you taking time out of your day to come on here. You wanna tell us a little bit about yourselves? You're seniors this year. Maybe give the fans watching a little bit of an idea of what you're gonna go off to do when you get old.
So I'm Olivia. Obviously, I plan to go to the Tech after high school for human services, and then eventually I want to get my bachelor's degree in social work and be a healthcare social worker.
So you want to help people? You want to be nice.
Be the change is what a lot of people say when they want to be a social worker.
Well, I think that the change starts with Olivia. I'm going to say it right now. It's going to happen. Lily, you want to tell us a little bit about yourself, what you're planning on doing after high school?
I'm actually going to Southwest Tech for human services as well, and that's about all I plan on doing.
I think we're talking to the same person here, man.
That's just gonna
That's
happen.
awesome. And that's what's great about this senior class. We have here, Evan, if you want to pan over to yourself, you're also a senior. That's what's great about this class is that with so many people, they're not looking out for themselves. They're looking out to help other people. Evan and I, we don't make this podcast here because we want to make the podcast. We make it here for the fans because we love you guys. You guys are awesome. Now, Olivia, Lily, you guys want to tell us maybe a favorite memory you have from high school?
High school or just like school in general?
School, I guess, in general. Your whole
time
career.
at Fenimore.
Maybe the bump incident on the TC.
We're not going to go into detail there.
why do I have
If you know, you know.
Yeah.
You know.
Explain. I probably know it,
You
but it's
know.
not really
I know you know.
Everyone knows.
Everybody knows.
I think I know, but whatever.
Yeah, definitely the bump, and then when Drew set off the nation's capital alarm.
That was so
Yeah, the
funny.
emergency exit.
Those happen over the course of like 3 days. So.
Yeah, that was.
Now, are either one of you? Are you still working at Fredericks?
Yeah, we both are.
You guys
Yep.
work at Fredericks. I have my favorite meal there, and it was actually a meal that Drew Krubel put me on too. It's a breakfast sub. I did see you guys raise your prices, which I'm not mad about. I understand you guys got to make.
That put you on that.
No, it was Drew. All right, it was one of them.
Every time Drew comes in, that's what he gets. He gets a breakfast sub and sometimes a cinnamon roll. That's what he gets every time.
I'm breakfast sub and I like the tater rounds. But what's your guys' favorite thing to get there?
Probably the pancakes, honestly. Like either chocolate chip or strawberry pancakes. Those are my favorite.
I am also a huge fan of the pancakes, but I gotta know, did they shrink a little bit?
No,
They didn't?
That's how you make them too. Like we choose the size of how we make them. So.
Yeah, so each person's different. I try to make mine on the bigger end personally because I know people like the big pancakes. So that's what we're known for. So that's why
Oh,
I
yeah.
make them.
Yeah, that's why I like them. Lily, you got a favorite thing?
Probably chocolate chip pancakes or mozzarella sticks.
Oh.
Never had the mozz sticks, have you?
Oh, I actually probably should try that.
So, I mean, yeah. Thank you guys for coming on here, taking a couple minutes of your time to be on the Fly High podcast, and best of luck.
Sad sad. It's the last one, isn't it?
The last podcast.
It is.
We don't know if anyone's gonna take it over now. We're gonna go over to Miss Annan real quick. She's the mastermind. I would say. You know, you got Miss Annan and then Daniel Witzik and then me and Evan way down here. Miss Annan, thanks for taking the time here to come on to the Fly High podcast. I gotta know, you're gonna miss me and Evan.
I am going to miss. I'm going to miss you a lot.
Miss
Reese has been here for 2 years,
I've
so
only been here for one.
well, I'll still miss you. I'll still miss you.
Now, how the growth you've seen in the Fly High podcast? Did you ever expect it to get as big as it was? Because I mean, the viewers know we're worldwide.
It's a lot of growth, and you were very committed every week. And barely missed any.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I love the Fly High podcast. I appreciate you doing this class because this is kind of the field I want to go into when I'm older. So yeah, thank you. All right. Any other seniors? Oh, we got some more victim ofs over here.
I need a. Oh God.
Evan will catch up here, but Grace and Ella, welcome on to the Fly High podcast. This is kind of like this is the closing episode here. We're gonna talk to some of the seniors, but we're done here. A couple days it's happening. You guys wanna tell us where are we going after high school? What's happening?
I'm going to Southwest Tech for 1 year, and I'm doing my gen eds, and then I'm transferring to Western Tech in La Crosse for occupational therapy.
Evan's going to La Crosse. Well, not Western Tech, but he'll be in La Crosse. Ella, you want to tell us what you're doing?
Yeah, I'm going to go to UW Stevens Point for elementary education.
Nice.
That's UW Stevens Point. I think that is a pretty good. Is that a pretty good biology school too?
Yeah.
I think I had a cousin that went there for biology, but he dropped out. So yeah. No, yeah, I wouldn't recommend it. Stay in school. So you guys, you're Eagle TV members. You guys, real quick, just tell me, what posts are you guys responsible for on Eagle TV?
Track Tuesday. Me and Ella do guilty pleasure songs and outfit of the days.
I do Megaphone Monday and Singing into Saturday, and then obviously OOTD and Guilty Pleasure Song.
Awesome. And what was your favorite one to do this year?
I liked Guilty Pleasure Song and OOTD. Those were fun to do.
Those were good.
My guilty pleasure song, folks. Ella Langley, You Look Like You Love Me. It is such a good song. It's awesome. Grace, what was your favorite one to do?
Track Tuesday, because I purposely do bad pictures of people. Yeah, so it's pretty fun.
Respect. Well, guys, I appreciate you taking the time to come talk to us for a couple minutes. Best of luck in your future endeavors. Thank you for joining us on the Fly High podcast. We got one more senior in this class to talk to, and then we'll go venture around, find more seniors. Evan dropped his wallet and stuff here. We got one more person. Breland, thank you for coming on to the Fly High podcast. What are you working on right there, actually, right now?
Senior video.
Oh, am I in it?
I hope so. I don't know.
Nice.
Hey, here's a little sneak peek.
A little sneak peek into the senior video. Is that McKenna?
It's blurry. You can't see it anyways.
There's Blake.
Yeah.
It's a good time.
So, Breland, what's your favorite thing you've done this year for Eagle TV, would you say?
Probably the wrestling and the softball post.
Awesome. But the senior video is looking good. I'm liking it. What are you doing after you get done with high school?
I'm not really sure yet.
Hey, I mean, that's the way to do it. Go out there. You just got to wing it, live your life.
You'll figure it out.
Yeah, you'll figure it out. Okay, try new things. Is there any closing words you have for our millions and millions of viewers on the Fly High podcast?
Just stay positive and do your work, probably.
Awesome. Thank you very much for taking your time to come out here today, Breland. We are going to go find more seniors. Here. I've been on the camera for a while. It's your turn.
Well, okay.
Yeah. So.
Hey there.
Fly High podcast is vlogging today. Last episode.
We're not stationary. We're mobile.
Yeah. Like T-Mobile across the U.S. Nice. But at a really slow pace. Evan, it's coming. We're quickly coming to an end here on the Fly High podcast. Just make sure.
That thing's cool how it.
Yeah, like tracks you kind of.
Focuses or whatever you want to call it.
Oh, Evan, where are we going after college? You're going to Viterbo, right?
Viterbo. You're
Viterbo to be a nurse. He's gonna help people. See, it keeps happening. More people in our class, they're out here. They're trying to save lives. They're trying to save the world. And Evan Larson, he's gonna be a hero. Mark my words, folks. Evan, we've done a lot of these over the years. While we're looking for
Reese, quit.
While we're looking for our next person, favorite podcast episode of all time.
Oh, whatever one we were arguing. I like.
That was a lot of them.
The Jordan Love debates.
The Jordan Love debates. I mean, those were heated debates. Those were good debates.
Get personal sometimes.
Yeah,
Beef
it would.
jerky episode.
The beef jerky episode, or my mom's cookies
That was
episode.
fun. Or the cookies. That was good. Yeah, I don't know.
There was a lot of good ones. There was a lot of good ones. And just so you guys know, those debates did not stop
I
after.
did miss Yoso because he was kind of our middle guy.
Yeah, he kind of mediated the fighting.
Yeah. When it's just us, it's just ruthless.
Yeah, and those fights did not stop. Like when we got done with the podcast, they would continue.
Yeah. Well, the Jordan Love one, it really.
Yeah.
But the other ones, they'd mellow down eventually.
We're gonna see if Miss Reynolds' class is doing anything. We had a couple seniors.
They're taking a test. I know they are.
Are they?
Don't go in there. Jude, what's up, man?
Hey, Jude.
We're going to
Hey, buddy.
podcast. We're going mobile. Hey.
We're going mobile. Podcast? No, we don't. No. Sorry, buddy.
Are you guys in the gym?
Looking for seniors. Oh, Blake, it's right here. Blake, we're just going around trying to find as many seniors as possible for the last episode of the Fly High podcast. Blake, senior here at Fenimore High School. You may know him by his nice beard. You know, Evan, you can take the lead on this little flash.
What were you going to ask him about Eagle TV?
You just ask Blake whatever the heck you want to ask him.
What is your favorite thing to do in Eagle TV? Like favorite post?
I'd say my favorite one is usually the to the camera. I'm the guy behind the camera, you know, just filming a little bit. Always like people's responses to them.
Yeah, I watch those ones a lot. Those are some good ones. What are the plans after high school?
Kind of just gonna wing it. Kind of send it out there. Try and get through it.
Oh, nothing wrong with that.
Well,
what's your favorite memory of all of school?
Favorite memory? I'd have to say Drew's goat analogy speech.
Oh, the baby goat.
Baby goat. Yeah, I'd say that's a good one. I'd say that's a top 3.
Yeah, that is.
Well, Blake, we appreciate you coming on here for a couple minutes talking to us. Best of luck in all your future endeavors, man.
Oh, no, I know. Wait, they're talking about the donkey one, Reese. Baby goat's better.
Baby goat's the best one, yeah, for sure. I don't know where all the other seniors are.
Reese, go to the gym. I know there's a few in there.
Yeah, there's a few in the gym. But we're gonna leave a couple minutes for us to thank all the viewers. Mostly my mom, Evan's mom, avid viewer as well.
And Miss Carl.
Miss Carl, we'll thank Miss Carl. She helped us out. You know, there were. What? Yeah, no, you're not on camera.
You're not on camera.
There were days where Miss Carl, or we wouldn't have people to go talk to, and Miss Carl would clutch up for the boys big time. So we're gonna a little bit of a minefield out here right now. Okay, we got a really expensive camera, and there's a lot of basketballs being shot.
Hey, Ethan, come here, man.
We're talking to seniors on the Fly High podcast today. Ethan, thanks for joining us here today on the Fly High podcast. You want to? I really didn't want to have to edit this, bro.
We'll cut that out. We'll cut that out.
Ethan, senior here. I consider you to be an academic weapon. Thanks for taking a couple minutes, Ethan, to come talk with us. Anything you want to tell the Fly podcast, tell the millions of viewers around the world?
I hate school. I really hate school, and I cannot wait to be done.
What are you gonna do after school?
Just chill.
Chill. I mean, mom and dad are definitely gonna put me on some stupid side quests and stuff, and got to get ready for my graduation party. Probably gonna pick up a new job or two, so it's a bunch of BS and stuff like that.
Bunch of crazy stuff, you know. I mean, that's pretty awesome. That's the way you got to do it.
I know. I'm just ready to be done.
I am too. I mean, I get that. Corey, you want to stop?
especially since Mr. T and everybody's been putting me on all this work. Like today, I was in a nice nap in the library, and someone smacks me, and the next thing you know, I'm out in the freezing cold wind, grabbing a bunch of chairs for graduation. And,
That's crazy.
you know, I do the baseball field, and then Mr. T just put us to work down in the weight room, and you know, I can just never catch a break. And of course, I'm working for free too. And
Well, and I sent Mr. Tolfson, the true story, I gave Mr. Tolfson an invoice for the work that I did on the baseball field the other day, and he laughed in my face and told me he wasn't taking it. So
it's just a disaster here. I just can't wait to get out.
Well, Ethan, we appreciate you taking a couple minutes to talk to us here on the Fly High Podcast. Any closing remarks?
I hate school.
Awesome. Ethan Scheckler, and he hates school, guys. Where are Isaac and Ben?
On a run.
Bro!
Reese, we gotta wrap it up.
Oh, yeah, hey, let's go back there.
Tomorrow and moving forward, you guys have to meet me in the health room for the class.
Well, guys,
I was gonna say,
we talked to a couple seniors today. We couldn't get all of them for you.
we need an emotional ending to title. Like, let's go in a quiet. Let's go into a quiet spot. Are you wait, bro?
Is your shelf in there?
No, but yeah, they're gone. Gosh dang it. We'll have to walk through Goss's, but we'll sit on the stairs and close it off.
Yeah. Well, guys, this is it.
We knew it'd come.
It was gonna come. It's sad. We're gonna miss the fans. We're gonna miss all of you over the years. I mean, I've been doing this podcast for 2 years now, and there was never a dull moment. Never a dull moment.
It was better when I was on it, though.
It was great. I mean, I was a little sad this year when we couldn't get guests, just because there wasn't as many people to go get. Yeah. But I mean, over the years, this podcast means the world to me. It means the world to all the millions of viewers out there. Kimberly Amanade, Leslie Larson,
Joe
Rogan, Elon Musk, Greg Davis. I mean, just so many people that reached out and told us how much they love the podcast. It's gonna be tough to see it end, and we appreciate the ride that you guys have came along with us on, and we're sad that it's over, but we're happy that it happened for sure.
Yeah. Hang on, I need to do something. It's right.
We haven't done it in a while, but it's right.
Oh no, someone's coming up the stairs.
That's all right. Well, we gotta scoot over. But yeah, thank you guys today for watching the Fly High Podcast. Thank you for watching all of the Fly High podcasts over the years. And Evan, you want to do it? I'll edit that.